Here this morning in the sun, away from the bugs, testing the XP Deus II, the XP Deus, HF elliptical coil, and the Minelab Equinox 800. Been doing quite a bit of testing on this Confederate officer's button, drooped wing eagle button. You can see here, it's a beautiful button. Found it in a previous video. Anyway, square nail, about 3 inches long, right up against it. Now this is just about 1.5 inches above the target. I'll add the other inch to 1.5 inches. I'm sorry, it's about 2 inches, 2.5 inches right there, about 2 inches actually. It's about 2 inches above the nail. This should be an easy target to find for the XP Deus, all of them, all the machines that I'm testing here. Let's go to my Relic program. I've got set up now. This program is based off Sensi FT, and so is the other two custom programs I got based off of sensitive full tones. Now this is a two-tone program. Discrimination's at 10 right now, but it's a two-tone program. First tone, it breaks at 10. Everything under 10 is 100 hertz sound. Everything over 10 is 993 hertz sound. So I've got it maxed out for the sound as far as how high pitch it can go for that non-ferrous. I'm going to go ahead and I've got no bottle caps. The notch, let's just not get rid of the notch altogether. Silencer, I'm going to be at 0. I have noticed that there's a difference in performance from silencer. I don't like silencer. I don't really see that it does much benefit. It comes up 2 as a default. I like it at 0, especially when you're talking about separation. So the two tones, I'm going to set disc at down to 8 right now. Sensitivity is at 90. Frequency shift, we'll do that right now. Anyway, yeah, I've been doing a lot of testing, and I want to know the difference. Actually, I'm going to do it right here between a multi-tone and the pitch, and then the pitch, square pitch. See if there's a difference in performance on separation or in separation. So iron tones 1, reactivity we'll bring up to 3 for this test. Audio response is 5. Discrimination's at 8 still. I'll ground balance and whoop, it gets it at 8, but that's right above the nail. So let's listen to the same program with pitch. I'll bring the disc up to 8, just like I had it. Sensitivity 90, frequency shift, iron volume, all the same. The only difference is there's a threshold on pitch, which I've noticed makes that's an interesting feature that comes up in pitch, especially on the beach. I'll talk about beach later, but I've changed my, as far as my beach program, I'm going to pitch square pitch actually. So I'm on pitch, bottle cap 0, notch 0, silencer 0, just like I had it. Took a minute for it to get going on that. Let's go back to that other program. I've noticed it's like thinking. The first couple swings it doesn't get it, but then it starts to pick it up for some reason. Watch, I'll switch over to the next program, which is that pitch. Now I'll start getting it. Isn't that interesting? I think that's very interesting. Anyway, I don't notice a difference between that. Now, let's raise, get this bottle cap out of here. Let's raise up the nail and see if there is a difference between pitch and multi-tone. This is a tough target here, guys. We're going to have to play with the discrimination, which I found because the conductivity of the nails around 3 or 4 in this sensitive mode. I don't know what exact frequencies this thing's putting out for the sensitive, which is the same as the Sensi FT and the fast. They're all the same. They're all based off sensitive. So I don't know what it's putting out, but the I've moved the disc down. 0.3 still works because it's still just above the conductivity of the nail. You start to pick up the nail though at 4.3, so it's really 4.5. See 4.4, you pick up the nail. 4.5 is when it starts to get. At 4. So when it's over, when you go over the nail and you're hitting sounds, you know that it's picking up. It's calling it non-ferrous or right at the edge of it. First 4.2, 4.2, 4.3, 4.3. So it's 4.3. I could take away the target and see what happens. It's 4.5. 4.8. Picking up the edge of that nail. Picking up the edge of the nail. And 5.5, it starts to lose it. So 5.7. Loses it. Now put this down, and that's going to be the sweet spot, or the sweet number, or the discrimination number. Probably a 5.9. .9. Not getting it though. Can't get it. That's 6. 5.9 is better. 6 discrimination and 2-tone program. Get into 5.9. Two-tone. .9. I like the two-tone better. I like the two-tone better than that. I like the two-tone better than the pitch. It's not getting it on a full swing. Hovering it does. It gets it. It gets it fine. All right, let's go over here. Let's try square pitch. Square pitch sounds better too. Square pitch gets it. If you hover over it, it doesn't get it. Eight doesn't get it. Let's go down to 6. Disc 6. You give it a certain position, it gets it, but let's see. Calling it Ferris. Calling it Ferris. 2 inches. Or I'm sorry, 2.5, 3 inches above. For square, I like, if I'm going to pitch, I like the square pitch better. 5.9 I like better. It just sounds better. At 5.8 you pick up the now. Discrimination. Titrating this down, the discrimination to get that target without getting that nail, or getting the nail as a non-ferrous. It needs to be above 5.8. 5.9 is the only one I could get it to even hover over that target. That's on both pitch square, and the two-tone. I don't see any benefit of any of those 3 different types of sounds as far as performance. I prefer that. As far as my Relic program, that's it. I'm going to save this. This is my Relic program from now on. 90 frequency, iron tone is 1, reactivity is 3, audio response 5. That's the best I can get this thing to perform on this type of a scenario. Good target right next to the nail. That's elevated 2.5, 3 inches above the good target. So that's that. I'm gonna get the Deus I out now. Alright guys, got the Deus I HF elliptical coil. Got a pair of the coil. 22. 0. There it is. All right. Now, my relic program I based off 26.6. As soon as this coil gets found, which it did right there. Very quiet machine, very stable. I haven't even done anything. Ground balance is already set. So disc is at 6.1 right now. We're at a 3-tone program. Expert. It's the lowest tones on the side for the first 2 tones, and the 3rd tone right here is at 993. Tone breaks are at 6.1 and 7. So 90 sensitivity, 26.6 kilohertz frequency, iron volume is 1, reactivity is 3, audio response is 4. I put it at 5. And then I don't know if you can hear that with that plane going over. Got the plane. Go on, plane. Just iron. Not even hovering. Can't even get it over hovering. Let's bring up the frequency. Let's bring it up to 28. Go on up there. 28 or 31.1. We'll do that. Silencers need to be changed again. Hold on. Usually messes up the silencer. Nope, it's good. Okay. It's there, just not hearing it. All right, frequency, go up another notch. 74, baby. This is as high frequency as it go. Now depth is going to be a problem. Make sure this comes back down. Ground balance. And the silencer. Sir, it's at -1. All right. Nope. Cannot get it. So Deus II, definitely better than Deus I on something like this. Is it quicker, better? I don't know. I love this machine. I don't know that I'll ever get rid of it. Let's go for Equinox. All right, guys, back with the Equinox. Let's noise cancel. Wait a minute, before I do any of that, let's move this over to Park 2. I always hunt in Park 2 for relics. So let's just do Park 2. Let's noise cancel again. And ground balance. Whoops. That's fine. Alright, my program is a 2-tone. I've got no discrimination. First tone is going to be, we got it on 7 recovery speed, by the way. And FE is at 0. FE2 is at 6. I don't really use FE2, so just leave FE at 0. Everything's pretty much maxed out as far as the volume. My tone break for the 2 is at 0. So -9 to 0 is the first tone, which is set at 1 as far as the tone. The volume is at 4, I believe. And then this is all, the 0 to 40 is going to be 25, which is also volume 25. And overall volume is on 25. So I love that about the Equinox. You can actually set your tone break, your tone sound, where it's a high tone or a low tone for each individual tone, and you can set the tone volume for each individual tone, which is beautiful, especially for park hunting. Anyway, I wish the Deus could do that. So I've got no discrimination. I've accepted everything. So let's see here. Seven. That's as fast as I run in them, as far as the speed of the Equinox. Sensitivity at the 22, pretty high. Is it picking up that nail, or is it picking up the target? Hard to say. It does false on that nail. Not every time. So if I hover over it, does it get it? One way it does. Every time. Hovering over it. Deus II. Deus II unmasked that. Hovering over it unmasked it. It's unmasking better than the Equinox and the Deus I. Hovering over it gets it one way. That's a tough target. How much do you miss relic hunting in a scenario like that? How much do you miss? I guess the next generation of detectors will be able to get that, maybe. It's a whole nother level of dirt below the surface, where there's a lot of iron pollution or pollution in general. Wow. I would say definitely of all three of those, the Deus II was good, was the best. All right, we're going to some beach targets now.